Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming. Send me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you with a new Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace, Keiken's Path. So y'all, this video is probably going up while I'm on a plane, so hope y'all enjoy while I'm enjoying my flight. It's probably gonna be a long one. I'm heading to California way after all, but anyway, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna come out with some more content for y'all. So let's go ahead and just jump right back in. Alarm Chan, you are up. And let's go. Continue to take. There we go. Okay. Alright. Crap. Neither have I. We better hurry. Keisuke was smiling and laughing the whole time we were running back down the stairs. For some reason, the thought Keisuke looks kind of cute when he's smiling flashed through my head for a moment before quickly being dispersed by my stomach growling. May 9th. Ling ling. The alarm goes off mercilessly by my nightstand, screeching with the same sadistic glee it seems to show me every morning. Ha! Joke's on you, though. I woke up 10 minutes early today. Where did I put my school jacket, though? Come here, bunny boy. Get away from me this time. I stand in front of the station, patiently waiting for Keisuke to arrive. Even though we're supposed to be in class right now, he asked me to skip today for some reason. I guess when I said that I'd come with him as long as I was free, he took that to mean that I'd skip class for it. Which, to be honest, I totally would, and I did. Still, he's running late. You shouldn't ask someone to skip something for you and then make them wait. It's just not cool. Yuichi-san! A voice calls out to me from amidst the crowd. I strain my eyes to try and find the source among that giant mass of people. Huh! 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 Keiken finally walks up to me, breathing with difficulty, a few drops of sweat descending from his brow. Keiken, are you okay? Yeah, just a little winded. Sorry I made you wait. There was no way I could slip past Alex today, so I had to let him take me to school and then get changed to come over here. Why would you get changed? If you were already dressed in your school clothes, then you could have just kept wearing them. What if someone spots a student that is clearly not at school? They could have called the school on us. I think you're being a little too paranoid here. Ditching school isn't all that uncommon. No one would give a shit anyway. Well, I guess everything's okay either way. I suppose you had no reason not to change out of your uniform. You got that right. At least you're not being too fussy about it. The only one here being fussy is you. Well, putting that aside for now, have you managed to think of something you want to get for Alex? Not really. We don't have much information on him even in our database. He really is a shadow. Not to worry though. I've been working really hard on remembering even the most minute details of our interactions, and I think I might have struck gold. As opposed to going for the more sane approach of asking, "Oh yeah? What is it?" I remember that I caught Alex reading books on old civilizations more than once. In fact, most of the books that I ever saw him read are about that. Now, I really don't know which ones he's already read, or if he even has a preference for any specific tribe, but I do know for a fact that he likes this sort of stuff. Sorry if it's not a very concrete lead, but it's all I've got so far. Things would be much easier if you just talked to him, you know? No problem. Let's just hope we can find something that caters to that. Would it be safe to assume that we'll be heading to the bookstore then? Yes. There's a bookstore nearby that has a great selection of history books from what I've researched online. It might be our safest bet at the moment. You only looked for history books? Yeah, why? Nothing, it's just that, well, history is a pretty broad category. Just because they have history books doesn't mean they'd have books on old civilizations. I didn't think about that. Well, whatever, let's just go there and hope they have something. Great. Now I'm not feeling so sure about this. Don't sweat it. You'll be fine. How can you be both a source of negativity and positivity at the same time? Lots and lots of practice. Either that or you're just crazy. Could be a little bit of both for all we know. You're not supposed to agree with me, you know. Yeah, I know. It's just more fun this way. Messes with your head. Just shut up already and let's go. Now you're telling me to shut up? I thought you called me over to ask me for my input. Like this music. Like inspirational music. Yes, and I'm already starting to regret it. Aw, don't be so mean, Keiken. I know you love me. Just shut up already. Ah, the refreshing artificial coldness that comes with air conditioning. Even when it's not overwhelmingly hot, it's still such an amazing feeling to walk into a fully air-conditioned room. Makes me miss my bedroom. I'm gonna take a look at the history section. Or you could just ask the clerk. God damn it, you could at least let me get a word in before walking off. Stupid impatient rabbit. Or is it a hare? Can never tell the difference. Good thing this place isn't too big. No chance of me getting lost. Now, the history section should be somewhere around... Huh? It's not next to the geography section. Those two are usually always together. There's so many bookcases, I can't even tell which is which. Are they color-coded? No, it doesn't seem like it. There's nothing signaling it either. What the hell is wrong with this place? I know this isn't some big franchise bookstore, but come the fuck on. At least organize your shit. There he is. No, no, no. Keisuke is inspecting each and every one of the books, mumbling to himself as he checks them. Every now and then he pulls one out of the bookcase, flips through the 5 pages, and then puts it back. What are you doing? As if he only just now noticed my presence, he readjusts himself, turning to look at me. Ah, Yuichi-san, there you are. Where have you been? Please don't just wander off without a word like that. What? But you're the one who... You know what? Forget it. There's no way I'm going to be able to get him to realize it himself. Either way, have you found something yet? Not yet. They really do have a pretty big collection, but none of them seems right. You know, we could save ourselves a lot of trouble if you just ask the clerk if they have any books on ancient civilizations in stock. They can do that. Of course they can. What the hell were you expecting? You really are out of touch with society. I didn't know. It didn't even occur to me. How clueless can a person be? Jeez! You don't need to be that harsh on me. Fine, fine. Let's just go talk to the clerk and see if there's anything here. Agreed. At least he's not stubbornly fighting me on this. We head to the front desk where the clerk is writing something down on a notebook. He watches us approach, putting the book and the pencil down and standing up to greet us. Good morning. What can I do for you? I'm looking for books on a specific topic. Do you have any way of checking your system to see if you have any? Of course. All of our books are tagged in our system using their genre, topics, authors, publisher, and year of release. I can certainly check the system to see if we have anything that matches your criteria. What sort of book are you looking for? We're looking for a book on ancient civilizations. The badger shifts his weight, crossing his arms and adopting a thoughtful look. Ancient civilizations, huh? You mean things like ancient Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, or things like the Mayans, Aztecs, and other ancient tribes? Is there a difference? Of course. Well, I can't guarantee we'll have books on either of those without first checking the system. There's a big difference between them depending on what continents they are from. European civilizations are different from American ones, which are different from Asian ones, so on and so forth. I admittedly don't know much about this kind of thing. The book is supposed to be a gift for a friend who really likes them. I don't know if he has a specific interest in one kind. Alright, so I guess a broader search is in order then. Let's see what the system has to say about it. He types a few words on his computer. It's a pretty old, boxy-looking system that looks to be at least 6 or 7 years old. But I guess I can't expect anything very grand from a neighborhood store. The badger purses his lips. Unfortunately, it seems that we don't have any more books matching that criteria. This might come as a surprise to you, but we've completely sold out on all of our books fitting that genre. We've been downsizing the history section lately, so we don't hold as many copies of those kinds of books anymore. That's really unfortunate. I guess I'll have to check another place. The man nods, a considerate smile on his face. Maybe you might want to check an antique store. They're more likely to have the things you're looking for. They'd usually have books talking specifically about ancient civilizations and artifacts. Who knows? You might have better luck finding pieces of history there. Just be prepared for the higher prices. I don't think that would be a problem, but I have no idea where I can find one. We can always use our phones to check. Well... Oh, there's no need. I do happen to know a few in the city and regularly correspond with their owners. I can write down the addresses for you. Oh, that's pretty helpful, thank you. Quite convenient that you'd have this kind of information, too. The badger smiles, rubbing the back of his head bashfully. I'm a college student majoring in archaeology, so I'm quite passionate about this kind of thing. I wrote down my personal recommendations of stores you should visit first. Hopefully you'll be able to find what you're looking for. Thank you, that's really kind of you. Any day, I just like seeing people showing an interest in history. Have a nice day. You too. Damn, I missed the cool air-conditioned environment already. Well, that was a bust. At least you got some places recommended to you. It's better than nothing. True, although I'd still have preferred if we'd managed to end our search here. Wouldn't it have been kind of anticlimactic if we'd have come all the way here just to finish everything in 5 minutes, though? Where's the fun in that? It's not like we're going it's not like we're going out to have fun, you know. Damn. It doesn't mean we can't have any. I suppose that's true. Yeah, you're right. There's no reason why we can't have fun while we're at it, is there? We already skipped class anyway, so there's no way we're going to get it. No way we're going to get in. Yep, you got it. Now, where do you want to go first? Well, according to the paper he gave us, his top recommendation would require us to take the subway. It's probably a 20-minute trip. That's not too bad. Agreed. It's almost lunchtime, too. How about we stop somewhere to have some food first? My treat. I don't know how I feel about that. Come on. When are you going to stop being so stuck up about it? I'd love to be able to treat you. Are you going to make me beg for your permission? You've really been fixated on treating me, huh? That's because it's fun. I don't get the chance to go out with you, just the two of us, often. I really like it when we get some time alone together, as it's so weird for me to be having fun. Huh? That's, wow. What? Is something wrong? No, nothing at all. You just caught me by surprise there. What? But I didn't do anything, did I? Let's just hope you'll continue to be clueless. I guess I'll accept your offer, then. That's great. Is there any place you'd prefer to go to? Not really. I'm fine with whatever. In that case, I know of a great steakhouse nearby that I'm sure you'd love. Why do I get the feeling that it's going to be another one of those places everything costs a kidney? It's not, or at least I think it's not. We'll just have to see when we get there, won't we? Not helping one bit. I have to admit, this is certainly not what I was expecting. You tricked me! This is just the diner Saya works at. It is, but the look on your face was priceless just now. You really were expecting me to take you someplace outlandish, weren't you? Well, it turns out that I really like the food in here, so I was kinda itching to come over. I hope that's okay with you. It is. I like this place, although it'll be a bit weird to not get served by Saya-chan. You'll be fine. Start thinking of what you're going to order already, so we won't have to wait so long, okay? Don't you start with that too. Sorry, I couldn't resist. We take a seat in one of the nearby booths, picking up the menus to check what is available. Oh, goodness. I think I'm just gonna order a grilled steak with mashed potatoes. That does sound pretty good. Although I was fully expecting you to order curry again. Curry is good, but that doesn't mean I want to have it all the time. I prefer varying on what I eat. The complete opposite of Mr. Shuichi, give me soba errata. He'd probably hit you if he heard you calling him that. Indeed he would. What about you? Any idea what you'll be having? That's a tough question. I know I said it as a joke, but please try not to take too long to come up with your order. Alright, I get it. I'll try to be quick. Jeez. You and Shuichi really are birds of a feather. Just pick something already. So the steak. I'll have the steak. God damn it, he isn't kidding when he said you took a lifetime to pick. It hasn't even been that long. We've been here for 10 minutes. The waitress is even staring at us because we haven't ordered anything yet. Oh, sorry. What am I going to do with you? Well, it doesn't matter right now, so you'll have the steak with mashed potatoes like me. Yeah, to be fair, everything looks so good that I have a hard time picking. And yet you still ended up picking the same thing as I did. You didn't give me much time to consider. 10 minutes is more than enough time. You're just too indecisive. Can't argue with that. Keisuke calls over the waitress and orders for us, even apologizing about the delay. He really can be quite courteous when dealing with people. You're staring at me. Is something the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. No, I'm sorry. Is that so? I was just wondering something. You told me a while ago that you have problems coming to these more regular stores, if I can call them that, but you still dealt with the waitress without a hitch. Well, it's not like I'm incompetent, you know. I just feel really nervous about it. I haven't visited simpler places like these since I began living as the heir of the Arushihara Corporation. Whenever I came to them alone, whenever I come to them alone, I'm always afraid that I'll do or say something offensive because I don't know people all that well. For good or for bad, most of my life experiences has involved rich, sniveling sycophants as servants. I haven't really dealt with regular people much before. I've actually always wondered about that. Our school might be pretty well off, but it doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd attend. Why's that? Keiken? You're not wrong. My family was wholly opposed to me studying here. Up until middle school, I'd only studied in schools for rich families. The monthly tuition alone was probably enough to buy a house in the suburbs. That's kind of a terrifying thought. I know, or at least I know nowadays. I never really thought much about it before. I really felt out of place when I first transferred to our school. It was only because of you guys that I was able to fit in. I'm glad you did, though. I can't really imagine our group without you in it. Heh, you're being too polite. Still, what led you to transfer to our school in the first place? That's, I think, I think I prefer to leave that story for another day. Aw, you don't want to tell me? To be honest, not really. Ouch, way to be blunt. Sorry, this just isn't a story that I'm comfortable with telling you. It's fine, I don't mean to pry. Sorry about that. Oh boy, talk about awkward silence. Really wish the food would arrive right about now. True that. True that? Since when do you talk like that? Oh, you noticed? I've been meaning to learn to be a little more streetwise, you know? I figured it might be useful once I'm in the US, to let me blend in easier. What? Why are you looking at me like that? It's just, there's so much wrong with you. There's so much wrong with what you just said, I don't even know where to start. Oh. The waitress appears by our table, plopping down our plates with a smile on her face. The food is steaming hot and looks incredibly appetizing. Thank you. The girl nods, her smile widening before leaving to attend to her other tables. Like how quick the service is here. Well, this is a maid cafe run by bunny girls and bunny-themed stuff. I'd imagine speed is a theme. Again, there's so much wrong with that I don't even know where to start. I'm a bit surprised once we walk into the antiquity shop. I feel expected some dusty old place with little lighting and ugly decor. I said it's a pretty cozy environment that doesn't really look all that different from a regular store. I like this place. It's not hard to achieve. All a store needs is air conditioning, and you already like it. You're not exactly wrong there. I certainly wasn't expecting to see a security guard on the front door, though. That's because we have many priceless artifacts, things from over 1,000 years ago. Safety is our primary concern. We turned to look at the front counter, where a young-looking horse dressed in a black leather jacket leaned on the counter, looking at the two of us with a smirk. Oh, good afternoon. You work here? Of course not. He's just standing behind the counter and talking to customers because it's fun. You didn't have to be rude. Don't ask stupid questions, then. The horse chuckles. I guess you could say so. I'm the owner of this store. Wait, you're the owner? He smiles smugly, leaning forward on the counter. Yes. Why the shock? It's just that, you look very... young. Yeah, I get that a lot. Not many people expect the owner of an antiquity shop to be a 28-year-old stud. Stud? Certainly not modest, either. His smile widening, the horse put a hand on his hip. I also have excellent hearing, and no, modesty and I don't get along. Sorry. It's alright, I don't really mind. This used to be my father's store. I inherited it 3 years ago when I finished my doctorate's degree in archaeology. So yeah, I might be young, but I'm certainly not a greenhorn. What can I help you with? I was originally looking for some books on ancient civilizations that I could give to a friend of mine who is interested in the subject. I don't suppose you'd have any. The owner's smile widens. Jumping over the wooden counter, he walks past us. I certainly do. Come with me, if you will. You're quite lucky. My father didn't stock many books in the past. It was mostly only artifacts, but I find that people pursuing knowledge and history deserve to be coddled. So even if they're not antiques themselves, I still love them. I still love to have them in my store. Alright guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribing, that notification bell, leave a super thanks or a tip if you can, it always helps. Here's hoping I make it to California safely, y'all. Please enjoy the video while I'm up in the air. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!